dragging bait. Let's go.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the... The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And, of course, it's been mentioned all week in the run-up to the game, but guess what? We're going to say it again. Normally, the number 2 seed, they get to sit at home and watch this game because they would have gotten an open week, a bye week, and gotten ready to play in the next one. But now they have to play the number 7 seed, and we know that's a dangerous game. Are they good enough to win it? Should they win it? Of course. But we also understand they're going to need a big performance from their quarterback in order to advance.
2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Let's go, G. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Robinson.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
At the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talk to me a lot. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So excellent starting field position here for the Chargers. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It's very simple to say. It's a tough spot to go on the road in the playoffs for any quarterback. But when you're a rookie, now you know you've got big-time pressure on you because he's shown that he's beyond his years throughout the season. He's played at a high level, and his team is very confident in him. But to go on the road leading your team in the postseason as a rookie, that's a whole nother level.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake for Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run. Robinson pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Demarius Randall. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And you know, a lot of talk about these 2 versus 7 games this year in the playoffs, something that we've never had before. And this, one of now 6 games on Wild Card Weekend. But, you know, we've seen the 6 seed in the past make a run, Charles, so why not the number 7 seed?
And I'm still getting used to hearing 2 versus 7. You know, it's still taking me
A little bit of time to get comfortable with it.
but that's a great point that you just made. 6 seeds have made big runs in the playoffs,
Have run themselves all the way to the Super Bowl.
I don't think there's much difference between a 6 and a 7, so we could see the same thing with this new playoff system.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. First carry now for Joshua Kelly, the former Bruin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chargers.
On the ground, it's Eckler. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Mike following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 4. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll run here with Robinson, and he'll get this down only to the 18.
James Robinson
there to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14. Now Carlos Hyde in the game.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Carlos Hyde.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
That's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And 9.
This is caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
they'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After after a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Herbert.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Brings up second and
1.
The 20-yard line.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, Eckler. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They go play action here on 1st down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
The Jaguars take.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And I guess right now as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that because that's where his head needs to be. Exactly what you've said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play as if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now. They've already gotten to him a few times. They want to keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
They disrupted already for 3 INTs. On second down now, it's Robinson. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now
On 3rd down, Robinson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing again. Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. To throw again, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end, Cook. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Again, Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside, who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Caught out left side by Robinson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
So we're at halftime of this AFC. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
The first half with the score.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's got this down to the 35.
Eckler, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
7 yards there and a first down.
Los Angeles.
On the draw, here's Jackson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Josh Allen on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught at the 7. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jared Cook. His second touchdown of the night. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Take over first and 10.
And now back out comes the offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The quarterback sacked.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, it's Robinson. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on third down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 49-yard.
They run the option on second down.
The pass. Vita Vea on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Chargers.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Herbert now. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. I like the way I said that.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise. But how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
The Charger drive about to get going. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Once more, here's Eckler. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time it's 3rd and 3. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 21. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. By Justin Houston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
49,
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
2nd and 8.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
A gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
For the Charger field goal, a 57-yard attempt.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for James O'Shaughnessy. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the...
And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Gotta be patient.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
40-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract. Now, that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
45.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.